What's up, everybody? This is Philly Z. Welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Shots, episode number 11. Today, I got a great guest, and I can't wait to introduce you guys because we get to talk Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But not only that, but also he's a fan of MMPR, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which you all know, and then among other things too. So, hope you guys had a great weekend. Today's Sunday, and just still recovering from San Diego Comic Con. But let's get started and let's go. Let's get on with the show.
Hot shot. A person or persons whose one sole definition in life is to unapologetically collect what you love and love what you collect. Collect by sharing your passion with others in ways such as toy photography, videos, opinions, streams, unboxing videos, collection tours, group chats, and conventions. Let's effing go.
Hot shot, big fraternity man.
Hey, Hot Shot, how you doing?
Well, I'm not through talking yet, Hot shot.
Hey, here's a hot shot toward the hole.
Pop quiz, Hot Shot.
That's no battle, Hot Shot.
Play cool, Hot Shot.
Just a big time hot shot.
You ready for this, Hot Shot? You guys are fighting over who's gonna be the next Hot Shot, huh? Is that what's happening? Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I heard you, Hot Shot.
What?
I said, Hot Shot.
All right, let's introduce my brother from another mother. He is a fellow Power Ranger collector. He is a Ninja Turtle collector. He has so many figures. This gentleman has the largest collection of not only figures but also the vast knowledge of behind the history of those figures. And I'm lucky to have him. I'm glad he was able to take the time to kind of hang out with us. And let's give a special shout out to the one and only. What's poppin', Mr. Loco Lu? What's up, brother?
What's poppin', people? Yo, that was a beautiful intro. Thank you. I'm humbled and honored, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man,
for having me.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Rested, ready to go. I'm full. I'm good to go, man. I got, nothing but time on my hands. Today, my time is yours. Usually this is the time that I'm resting and chilling with family and stuff like that. But the family had other plans, and so did we. So, I'm here.
Well, I appreciate you being here. I know we've been talking for a while. We've been in a collab together for a while as well. Actually, two collabs. We've been on the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, and you happen to be one of the amazing hosts that I love. Jumping in once in a while, and I love your feedback also with Maz. Shout out to Maz and the photographer. Show that he has once a week. I believe it. What's it called? It's every Wednesday. I know. I try to jump in once in a while.
It's every Tuesday night, and it's Toy Photography Talk at Maz Toy Box channel. And
you got people
all that,
you got Trevor, you got Maz, and you got a few other people in there, right?
Yeah, we have Ryan. We have D13, Daryl. He's there too now. He's an official member of the panel. And we
shout
also
out to Daryl. He's in the chat.
Yes, we have a couple of people that come in and out. And my boy Pablo, of course, he's the official photographer for Plunderlings, and everybody inspires to be there and do the toy photography thing and have that as part of your business, a part of your portfolio. And it's just good to have friends within those circles. And it's kind of like, touching the light, if you will, you know what I mean? Especially when you find out that they're just like you know what I mean? So, it's great. Maz is a great photographer. Obviously, wants to shoot.
He's a
Trevor,
wonderful photographer. Yeah, he's awesome. Trevor
guy.
too. I just saw Trevor actually last week too.
Yeah, he was at the con. Trevor's a great guy. Pablo's awesome. Daryl's awesome. Everybody has their take. Shout out to cinematographer.
Been everywhere.
I've been a part of S-Beam's show.
Appreciate you, but obviously.
Hello!
Scare you a little bit there. We got obviously we got Daryl C, I'm living with something. How are you doing, brother? I believe he's going to be joining me next weekend. Looking forward to going over your work and get to know you a little bit better too as well. Thanks for being here, my man. We got Display Lab Collectibles, Kyle. Hiya, mates. Thanks for being my also channel member. I appreciate your brother. And check out his channel too. He does amazing stuff, cool stuff. And I noticed, Kyle, I don't know if you just added yourself on Instagram, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If you could post more photos in there, that'd be really cool. And get your channel growing on Instagram, that'd be really cool. We also got Mark AP. Sup, everyone. Great profile pic. That's an awesome. I love it, man. I believe that's no, but is that in the figure from what's the
that's the
Ryu
iconic.
Thank you. Yeah. And then you got Leo Meyer, 72415. Hello, everyone. Rock and roll sign. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And let's get on with the show. And hopefully we get some more people going here and we can get a little discussion. And I wanted to start with the hot take. And there was one particular kind of like theme that was going around in the last week or so with the San Diego Comic-Con. And it was, I don't know how you want to put it, like maybe retribution or just clarification but I wanted to share this hot take with you and I want you to, tell me what you think. And it's basically saying, if you can't admit you're wrong, you're not protecting your pride, you're advertising your security. So it takes a lot for a person to admit when they're wrong and say, you know what, I was wrong. And there's been a lot of the opportunity, and you see the real ones, they will admit that they're wrong and say, you know what, I was wrong, and so and so and so and so. And I'm talking particularly about Jazzy Dioramas bringing the heat with San Diego Comic-Con. And there was majority, I'd say about 98%, 99% of the feedback was all positive when it comes to what they brought. And I saw it firsthand, and the only negative feedback I got was the Wonder Woman, but I kept telling them that's the first draft of the prototype. And in fact, that body, it's not supposed to be the body that's going to go. In fact, because he's literally going, Yost, shout out to Yost, awesome fella, great guy, has the passion, like, a few of us have. And he basically is going to customize every, so far, every female figure, he's going to do a custom body for those. And you got to give him man props, because that's how you get the realism. That's how you get the proportions correct. That's how you get the correct poses and stuff like that. And, that Wonder Woman had, I think, a basic bison body or something like that. Yep, but he will be doing a custom body. And I know for a fact that Michelle Pfeiffer is a custom, because he went through a few iterations of it. So what do you think, for people that have been kind of saying, okay, it's not, and again, he does, the figure's not released yet, but we saw it firsthand at San Diego Comic-Con. But once it gets in people's hands, they could display it, take photos and talk about it. Then that's where, say, okay, you know what? We were wrong. And this man can deliver and we feel comfortable. And not only that, but things can get better over time. When the Joker came out from InArt, it was great, but then they got much more better over time. So what's your thoughts on that? Let me know how you feel about that. And yeah.
Okay. As far as allowing people to admit they're wrong and stuff like that, you have to give people the opportunity to admit that they're wrong. That's first and foremost. Some people don't get an opportunity to reflect on that. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, a lot of people have to take that same criticism and point themselves in the mirror. I'm not a perfect person. I'm one of the people that is like my ego and my my goofiness and my outlandishness, the loco in me, tends to get a little too out of hand. And sometimes I want to get reeled in. If my friends are real friends, they would tell me, Lou, I didn't appreciate that. I think you was a little off that. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I'll make a public apology. I don't want to lose my friends. You know what I mean? For me having an ego. Because my thing is this, if I have an ego or I said something wrong or I said something offensive, right? Don't just stay quiet and badmouth me in the back. That's kind of what's happening here when it comes to the figures. So, you have, this was messed up. This was messed up. This is a guy who was a customizer, right? Not everything's gonna come out perfect. He started off with dioramas, period.
Yeah.
That's why it says Jazzic dioramas. Started off with all the Star Wars stuff he did in-house for himself, and then made it available for people to get it via commission. Then the commissions turned into orders, and then the orders got a little too big, and now it's a family business, to the point where now he's not doing that no more, and he's leaning more towards the IP that he's actually got licensed for.
Yeah.
So to do this, you got to remember how Hot Toys came up. Hot Toys didn't look great. Hot Toys looked like dog crap. Okay, let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. When we got the first figure, which is Iron Scavenger, I love that figure. I have that in the back. I dusted. I make sure it looks good. The leather jacket holds up. The articulation's still on point. You know, granted, we didn't get a head sculpt, but he didn't have the license for it. You know, and just so happens he gets the license for the actor now that played that same role. You know, and now he's doing. Now we're in that shift, and now he has an official license figure that's coming out, or a couple, and he's showing us his product. He's trying to get the best of the best people and the best of the best to kind of push this so he can actually make this a successful business, not only for himself, but also for all of us, because he is one of us.
He is one of us. You're right.
He's not a giant. He's us. It's no different than if Loco Lu started making his own Ninja Turtle company, toy company, because he loves the turtles so much, and go get the license from Playmates and just or Mattel and just go crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And just come up with my own ideas, my own designs, like what Mondo did, what Lin Jin Han, which is Medi Toys, or even what Mezco did. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta leave wiggle room, and people are too hypercritical with negativity, too hypercritical with keeping their pride and stuff like that. And pride kills everything. There's one thing to be prideful and proud of something, right? Versus being prideful in the sense in a defensive form where it's just destruction all around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta remember, one hand washes the other, and both hands wash the face. The face is the collecting community, you know what I mean? So on one hand, you got some people who are not as cleanly as the people on the other hand, but somebody's got to pick up the soap eventually. Yeah. And that's what it comes down to.
No, I totally agree. And for those in the chat, tell me how you feel. I mean, Kyle, I'd like to hear your thoughts. And, again, I mean, this is just in general. There's obviously it's basically, the way things got rolled out, people have their own opinions, and that's great. That's by all means. The correct way to do it is give your constructive feedback, saying, if you have something that doesn't look good, give your suggestion, and that makes you part of the community. That makes you part of you're invested. But when you just say that looks like shit, you suck, it doesn't make the other person feel good. Whether because we're all people, we're all have feelings, and most of the stuff rolls off of most of us. But in some way, some little comment in there, it's gonna get through, and it's gonna eventually get you. So again, if you have feedback, just be more positive, and you can still kick somebody's butt saying, come on, you're better than that, let's do this instead of that, or I suggest this over that, as opposed to like, that's just crap, or that's garbage. It's like, that's that's another thing too, the trigger words. Yeah, they're just words. I get that, they're just words, but there's meaning to those words, and if people just obviously get upset over it, but and it would be very different conversation if you're standing next to the person face to face, having that conversation, whether like, oh, this is this doesn't look good, as opposed to typing something over a keyboard and saying, oh, that's trash, and that's it, nothing else. So so don't take it personal, obviously, but again, those people that are dishing that stuff out, think about it. You're probably upset at something else, and you're taking it on. Okay, I see something here that I want to take it on and say, okay, this is garbage, where you have something else going on. and that's not right. I mean, come on, it's like you want to, if you really care about the hobby, give your constructive feedback. And there's those people that do. People do give their constructive feedback, and they have every knowledge, every opinion, because they have the experience and they have the knowledge of the hobby. And you want to respect those opinions, obviously, because they usually mean something. But
Be
people are
firm
just
and
saying,
fair.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Be firm and fair.
For the people that, obviously that, doubted Jazz Inc., again, give the company an opportunity. They're trying to do their best. They're obviously, this Catwoman is their pilot figure. They're going to do everything they can to execute with that. And, I can't wait, me seeing it in hand, I can't wait for people to get it in their hands and take photos and do whatever you want to do in your collection. Add it to your Batmobile, put it next to your Batman Returns figure, put it next to your Penguin from, third party. And then also there's another Penguin coming out. And I want to see what kind of stuff, people can create, because this figure has been a long-awaited figure for a long time. I know I've been waiting it for a long time. I don't know about you, but
same.
We've been waiting for this, and there's a reason why it hasn't come out. And I said this earlier. No company, I don't think any company wanted to touch that with the 10-foot pole, because it's a very tricky figure to engineer. Very tricky. And and I'm not saying Yost perfected it, but it looks damn near close to being perfected. Obviously, the longevity is going to be the issue. The question whether it's going to last long enough, and the materials. But to me, so far they look really good. And putting a silicone body inside with the suit was the best idea, because now you can have good articulation. You can pose that thing to heck, and it helps not cut into the suit material and makes it last longer. So
bingo, and that's a lot of things that people don't realize. The R&D, not the NRD. NRD is what you put down. You're not the fundable project,
right?
The research and development part of it. You're looking at scaling. You're looking at materials that matches the scale. You're looking at possible longevity for when people get it from the factory, shipping, and then in hand. There's a big gap in between that, right? So they got to test these materials to see how long, is it going to last before it starts either degrading, or even if it does degrade, depending on the extreme temperatures. They got to go through these tests too. So as far as like silicone base and stuff like that, if you haven't messed with silicone, go do some research on it, see how long silicone lasts, see how what you need to do to preserve it. Like I use Honda silicone greaser, and I grease up any figures that has any kind of urethane, rubber, or silicone on it, just so that way it preserves it. And for example, I'll bring another turtle. This is rubber right here.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Rubber. And I gave him a coat maybe about a year ago, and he's still hydrated.
Nice and fresh. Yeah.
Nice and fresh. And I did it in the inside too, because I can actually remove the arm and it's a sleeve. And I grease up the inside too. I was able to do that for this, and it keeps the longevity in. But when you have something as big as the Hulk, oh yeah, he's a beast. Like Donnie's on a platform, right?
Yeah. 10 inches over what, 13? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say 13.
About 13.
Inches.
Yeah,
13 inches tall, because
predator size.
he's bigger than your human character.
Yeah,
definitely bigger than your characters. I would say about the same size as the Thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's there.
I honestly, for me, I wasn't a fan of the film. I did see the films. I just didn't like the design. But I did wish I didn't miss out. I missed out on Bebop and Rocksteady. I think that would have been good to get those.
Yeah, I didn't pull them out there for the display right now. But they're great pieces. But see these turtles. Yeah, I dig their design.
They look good.
Not so much the face.
Yeah.
Leo to me has the best face out of all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
But as far as like design, this is how the turtles look after teenage years, right? This is what, in my mind's eye, is when they had the Red Sky season in the animated series. They took the movie adaptation, put them together. Their mutations making them a little bit bigger, a little bit more bulkier, and stuff like that. And you know that goes with this in this story arc in my headcanon. You know what I mean? And that's me just being a turtle fan. But this specific style though lends itself better for 6 scale than anything else, and that's because all the materials. Like for instance,
the mixed media.
This is barely naked, pretty much naked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And everything here is plastic. Granted, with the other figures we're going to get, they're going to have some soft goods, but it's not going to be on the base figure. It's going to be stuff that you can attach to it. Here, the base figure, which is the bandana, the skirt piece, the straps, the wraps. Yeah. Those are, soft good material. You have a little bit of pleather. You have some leather. You have not real leather, but obviously you have fabrics, you have sway here, you have canvas, and it's all mixed into this. And this is 3.0. This was like $215.
Yeah, and it's 2 different companies too as well, so they have their own techniques and stuff like that. Yeah, but I mean it's good to. But how are you excited about these new versions? I mean, pull Donnie out. I mean, look how even from that view though, he just looks like I love that. In fact, I have that sculpt. I love that sculpt too because it just reminiscent to the cartoon and how you used to draw when you're 8 years old.
Yeah, this is comic book. This is a straight up comic book face. That's exactly what this is. And I did that because I have him, with his bow staff that collapses, or what is it, telescopic bow staff that has the electric effect. So I wanted to put as much accessories as possible. So I got the gauntlet there. I got his calculator watch on. So I got the goggles on. I just wanted pretty much as possible on him. I even got his wrench and screwdriver on his belt. So,
and that's the beauty part about Mondo. You have options. Like I did mine as bare minimum, kind of reminiscent to the original, 90 movie. And but that's awesome. But you can put stuff in, take stuff out, and you can make it look like whichever to your liking. But he says Display Lab Collectibles. Kyle says I can't wait for the animated Joker. It did look good, Kyle. I saw it in person. The grinning sculpt looked really great. And they're doing more stuff with that. I think he's going to redo the suit, he said, or something like that, but it's still in the beginning stages of the prototype. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the animated Batman as well. I mean, I think it looks pretty dope. I chose the Bison muscular body because that's the one I like. In fact, that's the one Yost liked too, but because everybody was, wanted the animated more style, he ended up doing both options. So, and that's what I'm saying is he hears the people, he hears the customers, and he listens and he executes. If not a lot of companies do that. So some companies say, here it is, take it and like it. And if you don't like it, don't buy it.
Exactly. So. And being that he's one of us, a collector. Remember, he's not just a business owner. He's a collector first. That became a businessman. Now, that's like no different if I was to do it. Now, going back to the Catwoman, though, I can't wait. I'm a big 89 Batman fan, and, like Michael Keaton's my Batman. That's the Batman I grew up with. Everybody has their iteration, but to see my iteration in The Flash do exactly what I saw Batfleck do, I'm like this. Can I get this skin in the game in Arkham, please? I want to do that. Can I do that? You know what I'm saying? Because just to see him not move his neck and still, lay it the smack it down. That was perfect. That was perfect. Yeah, absolute perfect. But speak about perfect, the Bat computer. That's perfect. In my opinion.
Was beautiful. Yeah, that was a hit.
I had no space. I'm trying to figure out how I can get that because it's not about the money to get it.
Yeah, it's about where to put it. Yeah,
where to put it because if I can't put it in here, I can't get it.
Yeah. Well, that's where the question is, can you sacrifice things that you have currently and then maybe make some room for that? So that's the only way to do it. Just get rid of some stuff, have like a cycled collection where you get rid of old stuff that you don't want anymore, you don't feel as attached as it is with it, and then sell it and then use that money for something new and put that back into your collection. That's usually, I think what most people are doing right now. Obviously, I'm more of I was that person, but now I'm more like just buy, keep, because I don't know if I'm gonna miss it. Because I've sold quite a few, grails that I end up regretting.
You said the G word. Ouch. Ouch.
That battle damage RoboCop. I've sold Jin Urso. I've sold. I even sold.
Gonna be mad at you for that one.
No. Why do you think I keep telling him? Hashtag. Jin Urso giveaway, right? Me and Renz, yeah. Because he's got. I think he has both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
The skies, yeah. And what was the other one? Also, Tarkin. Yeah, I got rid of Tarkin, and I'm like, that was dumb. But, anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm still in that phase. So I was in that phase, but now I'm like, just buy and don't sell. If I have to sell something, I will sell. But in order to make room, unfortunately, that's the only way, unless you want to knock down a wall and expand your house. But Display That Collector is saying that's why strict rules helps with space. I definitely agree. Yeah, you gotta be disciplined.
Yes. Well, also, you know what that helps with discipline? Having a wife that says no to you first before you get to say no to yourself.
Yeah.
And
shout out to the lovely wives that will bring realism back into reality. Yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to my wife Phoebe, who's out there with the kids, taking them to a nice little play date at a birthday party. Without her, because she supported me in doing this. Now it's more like, all right, baby, I need you to reel it in. Okay, reel it in. I'm like, okay, babe, I'm reeling it in. I even locked in none of the doomsday figures. I have not locked it in. I've been like being very humble with what I got. But if it's a turtle, Mondo, that's a ching.
That's automatic. Yeah, that's automatic. But in regards to this hot take, like I said, it takes a lot for a person to admit they're wrong, and that in my book, that's definite plus. It's like a characteristic thing that I always admire. And for those that just can't admit it, it's like, come on, it's like they always say, I'm gonna die on that hill, then you're gonna die on that hill. But like I said,
be wrong. Be wrong.
But I'm just saying,
we're gonna be happy.
Yeah. But shout out to the people that, obviously are very humbled and they admit, saying, you know what, I was wrong. And, but anywho, let's move on to the next. Right now, what we're going to do is let's see here. Put this real quick. And
big shout out to Yost, man. Yost is doing collecting God's work. You know what I mean? He's doing all of us a favor, too, because when Hot Toys don't deliver, someone else will, and he's the one that's willing to, take his best foot forward. I don't see anyone else doing that and making the effort to make it available for everybody else at a reasonable price.
Yeah, I'm very excited to what's to come. But let's. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over the hot shots of the week, and we're gonna go over a few gentlemen in Instagram. Obviously, we want to acknowledge all these cool, awesome photographers that take the time to do their photography with toys, and some of the stuff that you see is just incredible. And it's always nice to see new people enjoying themselves. And to me, I mean, to me, it's relaxing. I don't know for you, but you do amazing stuff with 112. You do 1.6, but
you said 112. I just brought one out.
But yeah. Let's check them out. Let's check out these gentlemen. And I got a few to kind of show you guys, and we'll go from there.
Okay, you're an animal.
There we go.
Okay, show me out. Yes. No. Never get under. I'm
I love that.
So let's pay tribute to the hot. Right now we got here. I believe is this. Yeah, this is right here. Let me share. And let's go here. And look at that one. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
But Our first one I wanted to go over with is this gentleman. Obviously, we got Spider-Man Brand New Day out in theaters. Did you see it, by the way?
Twice.
Yeah, you saw it twice. Okay.
Twice.
Yeah,
I got the
and
preview on Tuesday, and then I saw it again Wednesday.
very nice. This gentleman, Inthedetolf on Instagram, I will provide his link down in the comments below. Go follow him. He's got amazing stuff. He's a big Spidey fan. Really great work, and I love this. Just dedication of the collection. Look at this, all these various different versions of Spider-Man, and you can't love Spider-Man too much, man. You know, look at this. It's just amazing. You got I believe this is on the left is the custom,
Oh yes.
it has this, it has a custom head sculpt, which is more accurate to the movie. And I believe this second one, the black one, is more original, but I like how I just Spidey is like a kind of like a slippery slope for me too, because there's so many versions that I love, and there's one particular. Actually, there's three of them. It's funny I said one. There's three of them that I've been kind of like kind of playing with a little, going back and forth with, and I'll tell you which ones. But it's obviously I want my Scarlet Spider back, because I did sell that too. I want it back, and I want that Superior Spider-Man, which I ended up canceling, and just to kind of budget my monthly expenses. But now I end up regretting it, because it is an homage to Alex Ross' original concept of Spider-Man. And the third one is, believe it or not, is the What If version of Spider-Man. That's a very underrated figure, yeah. And Daryl C. He agrees with me, because he has that one, and he did beautiful portrait shots of it. The head sculpt is just very classic looking. It looks like a classic Alex Ross sculpt. I know it's like rubber, but it's just really beautifully done. So that's one. Those are the three I'm kind of teasing, kind of figuring out whether I get them or not, because I already have too many Spider-Man, and you do too.
I have all of them except for three. I have all of them except for three.
The three what?
The three Spider-Man. There's three Spider-Man I'm missing. I'm missing a Bodega Cat suit.
Okay.
Miles, I'm missing Negative suit. And Spider-Punk from the video game. Okay. And that's it. Those are the three that I'm missing.
All of them?
I have all of them. So everyone you mentioned, I have. There's not one that I'm missing right now. So if
it's funny, you, I actually gave the Negative suit to my son to as his first Hot Toys.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Shout out to my boy Preston. But yeah, he loves it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I was to make the choice for you and make a suggestion between the three, Scarlet Spider, and here's why.
Why is that?
Space. Okay. He checks that mark. He doesn't take up so much space, because with the Superior suit, the Spider arms.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest arms. Those are the biggest arms we got. Granted, you could do a lot with them, but they're. But
you have the option not to put them without it, right?
This is true. You have the option to do that, but he looks so beautiful with it. It's almost a crime not to have it. You know what I mean?
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it is his identity. Yeah.
And two, his accessories that come with Scarlet Spider.
Oh yeah, pizza,
coffee, donut, cell phone.
The camera. Doesn't it come with a camera too?
Camera with the Spider-Man logo on the strap.
Yep.
Basic necessities for Spider-Man. Period. Basic necessities.
Right.
And also, why that one over the What If suit? The suit material itself. This one lends itself better for posing, very posable. Versus the other one, where if you leave it in a pose too much and it sticks to itself, you run the risk of damage. Period.
That's true.
Period. So if I was to say you're gonna teeter back into anything, Scarlet Spider, because that was my first Spider-Man hot toy, and it was basically the one that said, you know what, go to town. Ooh, this is a shot.
Another awesome photographer. You got Fever for Figures. Shout out to him. He does amazing portraits. Look at how beautiful these portraits are.
That's gorgeous. I like that.
Look at the look. And like, he's got a few more. Let me show you real quick. He's based off of LA. Shout out to him. I talked to him, really nice person. I try to ask these artists before I post stuff if permission. But look at this, beautiful. Look at this. Wow.
Oh man, I like that shot a lot.
Fever for Figures, man. Beautiful work on your portraits. They're just these should be posters, movie posters. Look at this. It's insane.
I like the second one. Like if you go to the second
Yeah,
one with the grit teeth, that one right there, and just right there in front of the star and put Avengers Endgame. That's it.
Yeah. That's your poster right there. Yeah. But yeah, beautiful portraits. Shout out to Fever for Figures. His link will be down below. Look at this one too. The Batman.
Oh man! Like hands down, Returns is my favorite costume. Hands down. Like the cowl is perfect. Yeah. I love the armor. It matches the Batmobile when it goes into.
It's very
mode.
Clean, very crisp and clean, and it's
like 90s futuristic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has that edge.
That's what they're trying to do. And same gentleman that I can't remember his name, but same gentleman that this suit did the BVS Batman, and he's been in business ever since. So really talented person. I can't remember his name, but shout out to that person because he did. You're right. He did really two beautiful suits. He did the BVS, which is more comic accurate, and then he started with this one, the Batman Returns, and it looks amazing.
Because that Batman Returns is more of I want to say.
Look at this one.
Dark Knight comic books where Batman had the long ears.
Yep.
And like Brown Suit Wolverine has a special place in my heart because it was my first Wolverine toy.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't
for me,
know the
Jim Lee
significance
prefer that, and I grew up with Jim Lee, so I definitely I prefer the brown suit for me. But
the cartoons gave me the blue and yellow stripe, which is his first appearance colors, which I didn't know until I got older. But like the animated series plays a factor. Oh, look at that Venom. Yes, I love
and
that.
Here's the thing with the amazing portraits he does is he knows he has the tilt head game. Like his game is like is beautiful. He knows what to do. The slightest degree of tilting a head sculpt makes all the difference. It looks like he's perfected that. Like look at the tilting and how looking up and.
I'm sorry, that Grogu and Mando is the best shot I've seen thus far.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That captivates emotion.
That's emotion.
It's hard to get a chrome surface to not get your reflection. So that's on point too. Like this is dope. This is like a shot that I would send to my dad and say Happy Father's Day because that right there is awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I mean, check out his work. It's this has to be my favorite one right here because it has they're sisters. We all know they're sisters, and you have the emotions in there, like kind of like love and hate at the same time because we know the story. But it's look at that. It's just beautiful. Look at that. It's just. He brought the emotion to this photo, and it's very difficult for figures to bring that emotion. Sometimes they look so stiff, but when you give the right angle of the tilting of the head sculpt, the right pose, the right, just the right lens, even can get you
of the eyes.
Yeah. That is so hard to do too. The eyes, because there's just there's these tiny little things inside of a head sculpt. You're trying to articulate them, but. Sometimes they just don't come out great, but also when you put the head sculpt back in, they end up coming back to the original state or something like that.
Yeah, and that's usually with the hot toys now because it's not as tight as it used to be. But there's a trick that I like to use when it comes to doing the pairing of the eyes. I'll look in the mirror and I'll look for the angle that I want, and then I'll just look at myself to get that right angle. Once I find the angle that I'm looking for is not in the first eye, it's in the second eye, the eye in the back. Because when you're looking, your eye can't go past a certain point. So when you look in the mirror, you can't see yourself, but someone else can see you. Your eye looks a little crazy because you're reaching over.
It's reaching over, yeah.
So, you got to give that, point of view to look. So you want something like if you're looking in the mirror to get that look.
Here's my trick too. My trick also, because this is what we do. We mess with the thing, turn the head sculpt to validate, and then go back, mess with the thing, turn the head sculpt to validate. I would say focus on just moving the articulation behind. Don't focus on the eyes, and just imagine the eyes as you're turning, and just look at the two little devices, the two little notches that you turn, and just try to align them perfectly on which direction you want. And that gets probably, with practice, that gets you the eyes you want. And it's funny because the old school purse, I mean, Hot Toys started the whole purse, and that's what it was called, purse. I can't remember what it stand for, but it was the rolling system, and it was
parallel something.
Yeah, but it was attached to one mechanism. Yeah, and then eventually they.
Because hers was it would be two sticks into the eyeballs with a single device in between them. So when you move them, it moves together. So that's why they call it. So it was called PERS because of a parallel retinal something, whatever.
Something else.
I forgot. But
yeah, the 89 Batman has that. I mean, all the old school figures have that.
Yeah. And then I think Hulk has it without the mechanism, and they just gave him the sticks.
Yeah, because he was bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I missed that because it was easier. You don't have to like articulate individually the eyes. So, but I think some people were saying they keep breaking, and you had to it was hard to fix. But anyways, shout out to Fever for Figures. Awesome fella, beautiful work. Check out his stuff on Instagram. I did want to go back to let's see here. Show more pictures of we have more here from Inthedetolf. Keep going back over here. Hold on, let me pull up his thing. You can tell he's a Spider-Man fan, but beautiful work. I wanted to show this Predator that he took. Like, look at this.
Oh, Wolf
a simple torso, and head shot, but it's like just so crisp and clean, and didn't give me shit. But this is another one I saw. And I'm like, what the hell was I thinking, right?
Hey, listen, eventually things get 2.0 to 3.0, but you're going to have to explain that to yourself for selling grails. But the thing is this, you do what you can when you want, because, we're not meant to be here forever. So we take what we want with us. And
that's very true.
Sense
but
of
this,
the collecting.
to me, that aside from Jungle, this was to me the ultimate Predator.
The best.
Like this thing came with all the trimmings and just the detail and color, like even the scarred head sculpt with open without the mask. It's just
mandible.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The mandible, it's just, and not only that, but this character was such a badass in the not so favorite film. But I mean, I say give it another shot if you always want to rewatch this. Watch the unrated version. If you thought it was gory, you're gonna love the unrated version. But
because this guy is the best of both worlds when it comes to AVP and Predator. Mm-hmm. They took the two and mixed it and made it like as far as the figure's concerned, design, and him just being a xenomorph killer. Like, this dude's a cleaner. He's cleaning the house. You know what I mean? He's like I forgot what rank he was.
Let's just say he's the John Wick of the Predator, of the Yautja.
Yeah, basically.
But check out the Spidey. I believe this is a newer version that came out recently with the better proportions on the head.
I locked that in. I was not gonna miss that because I had his sculpt perfect.
You did get it?
Oh yeah, I got it. I locked it in. I'm waiting for it to arrive. But this right here, that head sculpt is perfect, man. Like I can compare it to the other one, and the other one looks like a flat face or
like a raisin
face. Almost like a raisin, yeah. But this one has more of that rounded shape head that I remember, in the films.
More realistic.
More realistic proportions, which is great. I'm just mad that Hot Toys wait like 10 figures later to give us the right proportions for the figure. And I think the reason why they did this had something to do with the likeness rights to Tom Holland, because his portrait is not available for this particular film.
That's very true. I do. Yeah, that makes sense. But I watched the film. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but I was expecting more. and I won't go into spoiler territory because a lot of people haven't seen it. But I think there was a lot of missed opportunities. But I love the dynamic between Punisher and Peter Parker. I think that was just beautiful. That was so enjoyable. So, but yeah, this
that.
beautiful clean shot from Inthedetolf. It's very kind of like very stoic, heroic, and just even the pose, the tilting of the head to the right, and just the relaxed body, and I think it's just beautiful when you do it. This reminds me again like of Alex Ross painting where he is very basic, very simple, but it's just very effective. So shout out to Inthedetolf again. Their stuff is going to be on the links below. I'll put them so you can go follow them. And there's one more gentleman I wanted to go over with, and let's see here. This I'm actually almost close to because I missed out on the original Cammy, but this figure I'm very tempted because it is available right now. Either it's from Toy Story or what was it? I can't remember. There's two brands, and they're eerily very similar.
It's either Story Toys or
something like that.
Something of a sort, because it's not Toy Stories.
They always change their names, but this is beautiful. Look at this.
It's beautiful, but I can't, dude. Space, like that's beautiful right there. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love that shot. Yeah.
Like I think if I had to pick a Cammy, this would be it, just because it's so different.
Yeah.
I dig the jacket.
It's modern too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it just it doesn't put like this. I like my women to have sex appeal without being over sexualized, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So having her with the jacket kind of classy, but she has a sport classy to her. The other one, it was like she was wearing a bathing suit. You know what I mean? And some camouflage. Like, okay, I dig the bathing suit. I like it, but you know what?
It's not practical.
it's not practical, but at the same time, it's like I could see her like just coming from the gym, throwing on the jacket. It's like this. I'm not even gonna take a shower until I get home. I'll be back. I'm totally. Like this. Yeah. I can smell you.
Look at this shot. This is beautiful. This is Kalvin.Maui.Media. Yes, it does have articulated eyes. So beautiful shot, man. This is beautiful. Look at this portrait. I mean, that's a really intimate close-up shot of this. Play toy. That's what it was. Play
toys. There we go.
But you could tell this gentleman loves Street Fighter. I mean, look at this beautiful portrait. Wow.
That's awesome.
The eyes are very highly detailed, and that's very rare to get that in a third-party company. So the love that they pour in this figure, it's very tempting. Because I do have the Chun-Li, and I do have the Ryu.
See, I want to get the Chun-Li because I've always been a Chun-Li fan. I had to think the thighs, but dude, you're enabling me with that one. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't opened her yet. I have her here.
You have her there?
Yeah, I haven't opened her yet.
I gotta pay off mine, but I want to see. Now, obviously, this is a beautiful shot done by Kalvin.Maui.Media. The lighting is perfect. He chose the right color, and even the base. Look at that. That's just the pose is just stellar. But I'm curious because I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of So-So. I'm a fan of their work, but I'm not a fan of their bodies. I've had really bad experiences with their bodies. I think I've broken, and that's my fault. That's my responsibility to make sure I'm very careful. But I've broken at least 2 legs, and the articulation is very stiff. I get it. They're really good figures for the value they're giving us. They're giving us, they're not jacking up the price, and they're giving us what we want, and I love that about So-So. But the bodies are kind of, a lot of people like, for example, the previous one that got released, obviously you got Storm coming in too, but the previous one was Sabretooth, and a lot of people were saying, I don't like the body, I'm going to swap the body. And what are your thoughts on that?
I have Sabretooth, and he's over there right now, and the reason people do not like the body is because of the range of motion in the upper portion of the body.
Yeah.
And the thing is this, I get that. I definitely do get that. But because of how short he is, I think it's fine because I don't want him to be too hunched over where he's the same size as Wolverine. especially if I want to put him against up against Hugh Jackman Wolverine because Hugh Jackman's tall.
Right.
I think the biggest letdown is that he's supposed to be, I want to say, maybe an inch taller. Like, I want him to be similar size to, I want to say, Venom or Colossus. Similar.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
In size. Because
he is
they're the big
guy.
boys. Like, and don't get me wrong, the figure's a big figure if you compare it to
it
a
is
regular
big.
figure. But
he's smaller than Colossus and smaller than Venom.
Bingo. And then when I put him next to the Hono Studios Wolverine, Wolverine's thicker than he is in the arms, and I see why. But when you take shots with it and you put them on the shelf, it's really not noticeable.
No,
because 90% of the time, the people that are really having issues with the figure aren't going to touch the figure until the next one comes out. Once the new one comes out, they forget. They put it on the shelf, set it, and forget it. Just like in the infomercials. You know what I mean? It's like, forget it. That's what happens with our collections. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But this is a beautiful shot. I love the choice of colors. I love the pose. Like, this is really, really nice. Really nice. I can't wait to open her now.
The expression they chose with it's just very dynamic. So beautiful work by Kalvin.Maui.Media. I will provide his link down below, but shout out to him. Like I said, there's so many photographers, they're just killing it. They do great work, and it's like you see something brand new every day and you're like, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. That's creative. I wish I thought about that. That's really cool. And there's so much going on, and I love it, man. It's cool because it just keeps everybody motivated to kind of, let me try something like that similar. And, you always want to make sure you give the person credit. If you get whoever gives you an idea, give the person credit, because it's like, it's contagious, and like this one right here. Look at this. This is what? This is 112.
112. That's the Rebel Tech. Yamaguchi Spider-Man, which is based off of the Mark IV Spider Armor in the PS4 video game. So in the comic books, it's the all new, all different Marvel, or I forgot what was the slogan that they were going at the time, but it's that where his armor is metallic, it's shiny, it's armor, and he has green hues in his lenses.
Didn't Hot Toys make that one?
Yes,
didn't
they
Hot
did.
Toys make that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They made that same costume. Now,
gotcha.
This pose right here is beautiful. Like, I've done similar poses with this. This is like, mwah. And
I wish I could do this in 6-scale form, but it's not possible.
Yeah,
let me take it back. But yeah, it is possible, but they haven't gone to that point. So, but eventually they will get to that point.
All right, I'm gonna put it out there into the universe. Okay,
to the ether.
Into the ether, into the universe. If you have this Rebel Tech style and applied it to a 6-scale figure and make it a naked body, you can put any fabrics over it, such as spandex.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you would get the perfect Spider-Man buck to do this.
I agree.
Now, there's another company called Sexy Ice. They adopted some of the technology that's on this, which is the swivels more so than anything else.
Okay.
And their articulation is basically the same, but the joint seams are not ball joints. They don't look crazy like balls sticking out of the arm. So if they were to if someone was to incorporate this design,
with the suit,
chef's kiss, perfect pose for Spider-Man. Everybody will be buying it. No one would not want it.
And you can also, if you're worried about pinching, they put safeguards in between. They put like certain padding that helps to pit. You can still flex, but it saves it from pinching. So I think that's the only thing, is finding a material that is suitable for that. That's the problem.
See, if you look at this particular figure, it has what I call the boot knee and shin. So the knee separates from the costume a bit. So when you see it, it's like it's a little gappy. This is why some people do not like figures that have exposed joints, because it doesn't lend themselves well to the eye. But when you have a costume over it, that stretches the costume. That means there's no slicing on the top, so it's causing a stretch and a retraction and a regression in the suit, which is not going to pinch the suit at all. Plus, the way they do this, a lot of the half pieces that come together, they're rounded out anyway. So if they were to apply this technology to a 6-scale figure, you won't get pinching.
Right. But you also have another option too, silicone.
Let's go. Oh, silicone.
Silicone would be a good option because it, it's durable and it helps you, obviously get those dynamic poses. Obviously, there's still some limit to the range, but there's ways of going around that. And so for me, like I actually, there's a gentleman, I can't remember, but I'll try to feature his work next time. He goes in, opens up the Hot Toys Spider-Man, and he alters the body to make it look more, to help it maximize its range of posability. And for somebody to do that, to go to that extra length to do that you gotta give that guy props. And it looks beautiful. He's posing these Spider-Man figures, and they look very dynamic, very Todd McFarlane, very comic accurate. And I've been wanting to do that because he inspired me to do, so I got to now pick which Spider-Man I'm going to sacrifice to do that. But I think that's a pretty good idea. But if this gentleman can do it at home, a company that makes millions of dollars a year, they can put the R&D and give us that easily. I mean, look at the Hulk. It took them this long, but they did it. They gave us a seamless Hulk. We've been wanting a seamless Hulk. So they just had to put the R&D into it, the research, and here we are. We're happy. We're all eating very well with a silicone body Hulk that we all been wanting. So it can be done.
I just hope it moves like the Motu, He-Man and Skeletor with the platinum silicone, where the muscles contort properly. Yeah. Do that with the Hulk, please. Hot Toys, don't slip up. Do that with the Hulk. Don't give us another half-naked Wolverine situation where his arm goes up and he has like a big titty on his titty. I don't want to see that. No.
But anyway, shout out to Kalvin.Maui.Media. I'll provide his link in the description below. But yeah, that's our hot shots of the week. But there's one hot shot I wanted to go over with. But obviously, this gentleman is Mr. Loco Lu, and I like this one right here.
Yeah, the top three are my pinned wins for Mezco Monday.
Yeah.
So Mezco has a contest every Monday where you have to take a photo of a Mezco 112 collective figure and one of the Mezits. Rules is that simple. Those two have to be in the same shot. And the toy photography community just, eats it up. They go to lengths. They'll set stuff up and whatnot and go crazy. This one was a cheat. And the reason why I call it a cheat is because I literally took a shot, set up the lighting to match the background of this artwork that's actually from the show. And I matched the lighting as much as I possibly could. And
it looked seamless to me. I would have never guessed.
And I digitally put him inside the background, trying to use the depth of field. And then with the Mezit, I had one Mezit, took a shot of him like up close to get as much detail as I possibly can. And then I shrunk him and expanded him in different sizes and started slicing him up in different pieces and pasting him everywhere. So that's how I did that.
It's beautiful work, man.
Like a ninja kind of vibe going with this shot. And, Samurai Jack is one of my favorite characters, bro. And
it's pretty good. Yeah,
is a must.
I remember. Yeah, that really well job done with that one. And there's one more that there we go. This one was the really badass one that I saw.
I did this one recently.
This one, give me a little kind of a little behind the story on this one. Inspiration.
Was it Tuesday? I think it was. I forgot what day it was, and I was in the mood to take a turtle shot. So Turtle Tuesday. So I like going out there and figuring out which figure I want to pull out. And I remember there was a kit that came out a while ago for the Mezco Turtles to make a Ronin. So I took an animated turtle that I bought off from eBay, which was a Leo, and I started painting them, and I just put the kit on him to kind
Nice.
of, you know, represent the Last Ronin in a
Right.
toon style, right? So
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I need to take some shots. So I'm gonna do one with the Ling Jin Han, which is the shot before this, before the reel. So I did one shot of that, and I'm like, I like it, but I want to do a Mezco shot. Let me do another one. So use the Mezco turtle with the soft goods, and I just wanted him to leap up. And since it's Mikey, you know, everyone knows Mikey's my turtle. That's my spirit animal, and I know he's yours too.
Yep.
Basically, you know, having him leap off of something that's exploding and jumping, that's, you know,
That's pretty cool.
to the comics. So I wanted to represent that on the shelf. I even have a BTS for the other shot, but this one I put a little bit more love to, because
it looks great,
I didn't have to do too much to it, and all this is layers. I'm just layering it. So
no, it looks very clean. The lighting, the effects in the back. I mean, it's just, you know, I know you're looking forward to the Last Ronin from Mondo. That's gonna be pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
And we're just excited to you know, to get it in a 1/6 scale. But it was sad. Like I told you, I had the Dream FX Turtles EX. And it was sad because I had to part with them because I had to make room for these. They were good for its time, and but I'm so happy with these ones. These just are brand new level of just, you know, you know, just realism. And but yeah, shout out to obviously those figures that were created. You know, I think they're like since they're 17 or 18 or
2017, 2015.
Yeah.
Something like that. They came out around the same time as the Michael Bay Turtles.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when I'm talking about like the 3-0 ones. So, and that same time they were fighting for the same slot, and I couldn't get both at the time.
The first movie, right? Because they made the first movie, because they did 3-0 made both movies, right?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And the second film is actually harder to get due to the fact that not many people bought it. So it's lower
Limited.
in numbers. It's lower in numbers.
Yeah.
Not so much that it has a limited sticker, but it's lower in numbers. Hey, David, how you doing?
2016 in the house. Lou has a lot of 112 sets. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. But that's definitely for sure. But yeah, this is a beautiful shot, man. This really, you know, caught my eye. And this is the other one I wanted to share too is, you know, me watching the 90s, you know, and this is the new redesigned.
Yes, it is.
Who made this one?
Flame Toys.
Flame Toys. Okay.
Kurtakuri combined Dragon Zord. And
I love the Megazord. They did a good job with the redesign. What do you think?
I love the redesign. This is what they should have done for the film. If they should do Power Rangers in live action, and it's just the Mighty Morphin series without going into space or to the Thunder Zords.
I agree.
This is how you do it. You give them sharper edges, angle them up a little bit, a small redesign, add the pterodactyl wings, making it more pterodactyl, and what else? And Dragon Zord, like, dude, everybody wanted the Dragon Zord, everybody wanted the flute, everybody wanted the shield, everybody wanted to be Tommy. And when this figure was announced, I think we've been waiting for it for like over 3 years. For it. So I finally got it in hand. I was ecstatic. I put him in the Dragon Zord battle mode? No, I haven't done Dragon Zord battle mode, but I did the Mega Dragon Zord mode where he's
Ultra Zord?
Not the Ultra Zord, because you need Titanus for Ultra Zord.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
It's the Mega Dragon Zord. So Mega Dragon Zord is when he actually wears the Dragon Zord like a crown of armor.
Obviously, Titanus is next, right? Because they've got already they're going to do Titanus? They're not going to do it? Oh, man.
There's a history. I'll tell you right now, because remember, I'm a historian, right? So there's a history with every single line that has done the Ultra Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the least sold item that makes any profit is Titanus.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it. It's a space hog. It sucks up a lot of space.
Also, they never had a ranger attached to it. They should have had a silver ranger attached to it. Yeah.
I think what they should have done, which would have made more sense, is have Titanus just be the courier Zord for the Megazord when it comes through. You know what I mean? Just carry him through. It's just like, all right, this is not Ultra Megazord. This will be a different form. He's just riding and charioting and just shooting stuff. But they did that after the Dragon Zord. So it's like they could all call on him. But it would have been nice to, just have some type of thing like, okay, Zordon, he's like, I'm going to call on Titanus, and that's Zordon Zord. You know what I mean? That's why there's no affiliation.
And one thing I have beef with the original, not the original, but the last film they got. But real quick, let's just say a shout out to MB Dyson 829, Philly and Lou. What's up? Thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate you. Good to see you, my friend. And the 2017 film, there's some good stuff that happened, but obviously there's some terrible things they did, and there's some also half-ass things they did. And one of the half-ass things they end up doing is the combination of the Zords. They took the easy way out and didn't do the research. Nope. They just said, oh, and then not only that, but they did it off screen, kind of like the combination. And that's the one of the highest, that's a no. And it was just very disappointing because when you saw it originally, I remember seeing the Zord and being like the Megazord and be like, how are they going to combine all that? How does that work? How's the functionality? Because you need to figure that out. Because in the TV show, it's all logical. It's all, most of it. It's all scientifically correct, engineering wise. So, but yeah, they were lazy.
It was a combiner, and the thing is this. They're like, okay, it's cheaper to do it off screen, right?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But, like I said before, like even with their redesign, they incorporated the pterodactyl's wings, kind of, sort of, into the Megazord. That's not how you do a Megazord. He looks like Optimus Prime with some Transformers attached to him, right?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like. But when you look at this specific Megazord, holy moly. It took, like, what I didn't see in Power Rangers and what I saw in this is the concept of what Megazord or Daizujin is supposed to be.
Right.
When you look at this guy, he is a robotic Conan.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's a barbarian, wielding kind of, robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you think of caveman and dinosaurs, prehistoric man. This is him with a sword, right? It looks like a knight sword, but when you see this thing, it automatically gave me Conan vibes, right? Now, when you put the Dragon Zord on top of him to make him into Dragon Megazord, and you adjust the features that's on the figure, it makes him look more like a samurai. Because his tail is legitimately a staff with a spear at the end.
He's very armored up.
Yeah, he's armored up, but it also gives him that, like, when you look at it, it reminds me of Godzilla 2000 in the sense, because you know how he comes out, like his neck has that big armor plate like that. That armor plate is protecting, the Megazord's face while having the dragon crest here. And it reminds me of samurai armor because everybody had a big fancy crest while having armor that protects the side of their neck and head. And it's always to be more outstanding than the other general, right? And that's what that looks like. Plus the wings separate from the back and they become more of side skirts to the armor.
Okay.
So that figure looks, like when it's combined, it looks great. It's big, it's massive, it takes a lot of space, but it's dope. It's dope.
What do you think? I was working. I took some inspirations from some designs I've seen over the years, but what do you think of? I'm going to show you real quick. Let's see. I'm trying to pick the right one. But I was trying to play with AI a little bit, and mainly because it just takes too long to draw. But AB Dyson says, Lou, you are a philosopher. Yeah, I agree. Philosophical, philosophical collector. Yeah, 100% for sure. But let me see if I can share this real quick. I know for a fact.
Of philosophy in life, so you know.
Stop screen, and obviously this took some inspiration from some artists, but I kind of combine my own version. What do you think of this right here?
Ooh, that's nice. That would have appealed to a lot of people because this has that classic MMPR vibe with a combination of, get ready for it, Gundam, and everyone loves Gundams.
That's where I got the inspiration from Gundam and a couple of artists. The head was a inspiration from one of a CG artist, a digital artist that I kind of love the inspiration of that helmet. And then the pieces everywhere else are from bits and pieces from different artists. But I always go on Pinterest, and that's where you search and you just kind of. I'd always try to find different inspirations from the Megazord, because I think they need to come, if they're gonna make a movie. I think they need to do the research really well and come up something either like this or close to this, because this is what is going to get people in the seats. That, and also the suits as well. So I'm particularly excited, as a good segue, to Mondo acquiring the license for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that Green Ranger render, I think it looks really, really good. I like it a lot. And it's just too bad it's too bad that they're not doing Megazords. I mean, who knows? We'll see. But
maybe they will. Maybe they'll do a Megazord just in the same size and scale. You know what I mean? Just because if they're gonna go Power Rangers, you got to do some villains, and they're gonna do villains.
Oh, so we need Goldar. We need Goldar. Can you imagine the reimagined Zed and Goldar and Rita?
Dude,
oh man, I'm gonna.
Yes, dude, and they could go gross with it if they wanted to. That's the crazy part.
Well, you saw Shredder. The Shredder reveal. So I'm thinking similar like that, Zed, or even Goldar. But I think something like this. I think we, this is something that this should have happened. Not the crazy weird, hyper, stylish, whatever. Even the suits, I wasn't a fan of the suits. So, but yeah.
I will say though, since we're talking about Power Rangers and Mondo, remember when we were talking about being prideful and all that with Yos, as far as like constructive criticism? This is how you constructively criticize Mondo. I'm loving your Turtles. I'm loving what you're putting out for real Ghostbusters. I see what you're doing for everyone else in the community that is buying your product and the stuff that I'm buying from you, as far as Masters of the Universe and stuff like that. Please, if you're gonna keep going down this route and giving us 1/6 scale stuff, I would like for you to do drop down hips, especially for Power Rangers. They are martial artists in leotards, and granted, you're putting a twist to it. Can you please give us drop down hips? That's just gonna give us more range, which is kind of what I wanted on the Donatello and the Ninja Turtles, just to give us a little bit more range. More range. I know that's a little bit more.
They have good range. But then, but I'm saying is for the Power Rangers, there's a difference because, like I said, they're human beings in leotards. These are, turtles in a shell. It's a little harder to give more dynamic. But for Power Rangers, like even a torso, crunch, flex, or drop down, legs. I think that would be perfect because you want to do those poses. And I agree. I totally agree with you.
That's how you give constructive criticism. You know what I mean? That's how you do not disrespect the people making it. This is how you let them know that you really want the products because you buy the products. And if you want to be interested in buying products, you give constructive criticism and having some type of knowledge of what you're speaking of instead of just saying, this is crap. So I just wanted to bring that back full circle. So,
totally agree.
For this particular, because as a fan of Power Rangers, I have the whole Mighty Morphin set from 3-0. I enjoy that. I have the White Ranger from Toys Battalion, right? The
Yep.
white Ninja Ranger and the one in the armor. I'm not going no further than that because
I end
he
up getting
was-
the white, red, and black. I think I'm not going any further than that either.
Might as well get the girls. Just finish it off. Just finish it
Well,
off.
I
Just get
still
the girls.
I need slowly. I will eventually go there, but maybe the blue next. Obviously, they're really great. I mean, I love them. They did a great job with them. They're
They're great.
damn
I like the-
accurate.
I want to get the 112 scale versions. If I'm going to buy the set, I want to buy the 112 scale versions, but I don't have the money right now to get that. I probably will eventually. I'm just trying to decide where my next funds are going to go to. But I do want to show
Here's the one
shot.
here's the one with the sword.
Let me see. Ooh, I like this with the sword and shield. That looks great.
Yeah.
That looks great.
So yeah. So this is inspiration from many different artists that post their work and this is not for intentional use for business or anything. It's just basically just me putting the pieces together for my ultimate Zord, and I think this would be perfect for it. So
That's nice. I like that a lot. That checks a lot of boxes for me.
yeah,
That
I
really
think
does.
I think this would be really cool. So it's like it's a good way to represent the classic, but also enhance and modernize it, and make it more obviously believable and
And it's
more imposing.
digestible.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what Mondo offers, especially with Mortal Kombat as well. I'm excited for that. They didn't have any renderings for that, but I'm really excited for
I'm
Mortal
scared.
Kombat.
I'm scared.
Why is that?
I'm scared because I got World Box Sub-Zero, which is not holding up too well. I
sold that one years ago, but yeah, it's a good figure.
I have the Hellcat Scorpion from the movie Mortal Kombat,
Yep, I have that one too. Yeah, beautiful piece.
and I skipped out on the 3. What was it? Storm Collectibles ninjas. I skipped
Okay,
out on
I have
that
those.
completely.
I have those too. As you can tell, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan.
I can tell. But I skipped out on those because I wanted something that was going to be coherent. Because once they did Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and the next one was going to be what was it, Noob Saibot or Smoke? I think it was Noob Saibot.
Noob Saibot, yeah.
Yeah, Noob Saibot. And I got wind that was their last.
Yeah, it fizzled
Because-
away. I don't know why.
Because they lost the license to Mortal Kombat.
They lost the license to who?
Mortal Kombat. They lost the license.
Oh, okay, got
They
it.
weren't going to do no more. So I was like, I'm not going to dive in. I need
I gotcha.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
I gotcha.
Reptile, all of them.
Yeah, all of them. Give me all of them. So, but I'm glad that Mondo ended up acquiring the license because they will deliver. I mean, I think these are all licenses that I've been telling certain companies to get. And I'm happy that Mondo got them because what they're doing with the Ninja Turtles, I think they can do a really really good job with the Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat. That all those 3 licenses, that's my childhood right there. I even told the guys and said, you got me for until I croak. You got my wallet till I croak because you're gonna end up producing these figures. And I'm gonna keep buying and buying. So,
Dude, when you have a company that hits you in every aspect, that's why Mezco has my money. I got the Power Rangers from Mezco. I got the Turtles from Mezco. I got the Spider-Mans from Mezco.
yeah,
Dude, I got Wolverine and Deadpool from Mezco. Like, they got my money. They got me.
Uncle
Uncle
Moose
Moose.
is in the house. Hello, community and collectors. Hi, Philly Loco. Philly needs better promotion, not talent. I don't know what you mean by that.
He's saying I'm talented and to promote your stuff. That's what.
Oh
saying.
yeah.
That's what
Thank
he's
you.
saying.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, I gotta do better at that. But
Don't worry, we'll push it. We'll push it.
but I think I think I definitely made some good connections at San Diego Comic-Con. I was very happy and very talked to a lot of people and discussed ideas and hopefully there's some stuff that comes to fruition. But that's all I'll leave it to. But I'm very happy and so just all I gotta say is just stay tuned. So, but let's
question for you before you get to the next topic. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Out of my shots that you've seen thus far, which is your favorite shot that I've done?
The
that
last
I do
Ronin.
not know about. It was the last Ronin?
The Last Ronin is one, and then also the Megazord, but not the one with the dragon sword. It was the one that you did maybe a couple of months ago. There was one with the Megazord.
Is it like a over underneath shot, like it's looking on the bottom?
I believe so. I remember exactly, but I have to go find it. But that the Megazord with the background, what was it, by the way? Was it like a scaled city?
That's a NECA background to the city street diorama.
Okay, that was beautiful, man. That was
yeah. So you use what you got.
Yeah. I agree.
I have a shot coming up on Monday, tomorrow, with Mezhead Group, which is another collaboration that I'm a part of, right? So we take pictures of Mezco figures and we're part of that collab. So it features Michelangelo doing this specific movement right here, right? And I have a small prop, which is like I want to say a gas tank or boiler that's that's supposed to be in like underground basement or sewer area, right? Mm-hmm. And I have it comes with a bottom piece flooring for it has like caution tape or whatever on the floor. And then I have a separate wall that I use for different shots. Okay. I just put those two things together. I have my tripod on top of the boiler with my phone light on top of a grate that I have for my unique ubiquitous diorama, just to get the light through it, to get the right. Grid lines.
Yeah.
And that's my shot, because the challenge is a single light challenge. But that's I got awesome, a lot of color and light from that one light. So
that's dope.
Tips and tricks on doing that.
Setup is key.
Whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
You find whatever
Setup is
you
key.
want.
Whatever you can find, right?
Because I use that. What happened to Moose? What did he say?
No. I'll say, Davis. I think you meant what is your favorite scale?
He
David,
knows.
It's definitely 1/6. Yeah.
He knows my favorite scale. No, it's not 1/6. It's 1/12. It's 1/12. I like 1/6 scale is giving me more what I see in my hands.
Yeah.
Just bigger, right? The problem with that is space and functionality for photography. Granted, I can get the close-ups and details, right?
Okay.
But nothing feels better like a pocket toy. A toy that you can put in your pocket, go to, a restaurant or whatever, and be like,
yeah,
pull this out. Let me mess around with this shit right here. A little fidget spinner right here. And bug out. So he knows.
But thank you, Uncle Musa. If he says Philly, let me know a couple days ahead of time. I'll share it in 20 groups that are positive to a stream notification. I appreciate that. I'm not as good as that, kind of notifying. For me, it's basically, obviously kicking it with you and getting to know you individually. And anybody who wants to tune in, I always welcome. But I guess I should be more efficient with that. But I'll work on it because I'm a little spread thin. I'm trying to do this, which is, for me, it's my personal thing. I want to get to know everybody and anybody that has the same passion for me. And then not to mention also give props to all the photographers on Instagram that do all the cool work, photography. And, and then have a little fun in the meantime. But obviously,
that's how I did it. That's how I've always done it. My thing is this: I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to be infamous. I want to make sure that everyone knows me. I want to make sure that everyone knows me, but not know me in the sense of famous, but know me personally. They see me. They know that I'm part of the community. We can have a dinner and sit down and talk. You want to talk life, you can do that outside of figures if you want to do that. You know what I mean? You have questions. I have questions. That's community. You know what I mean? I need to check my blood pressure, bro. What's the best machine to use? I need to check my vitals.
Yeah. I appreciate Uncle Moose. Thank you for that. And then the unboxing stuff today he's doing, he is probably backlogged on unboxing. He has quite a few figures and stuff like that, and vehicles too. But and then they're talking to each other. He's one behind. But let's get on to the next segment. Obviously, and again, all the artists we featured on the Instagram, I'll post them in the comments below. Give them a follow. Check out their work. And but I figured let's start off with a little warm up. And where is it? Let me let's see. We turn off the music. And so I'm trying to start this just it takes a little bit of work, but I like to do this because it's going to throw you off a feet. It's a little warm up before the actual hot seat, and it's something that I do specifically per guest. And if I know you, I will do something just kind of themed to you. And I think this is going to be you're gonna like this. I like this, call this section of the show. Let's see, let me get this guy out real quick. And
I love that.
so this specifically game segment is called "What's Poppin' with Loco Lu," and what you're gonna do is I'm gonna put some pictures up, and you're gonna look at the picture, and you're gonna tell me what pops out of the picture that does not belong part of that picture. So I want you to let's see here. Let's put the music back on real quick.
Okay.
And obviously, because this is a figure show, it's going to be figures. So let's see here. What do I do?
Right.
Let's see. Let's put you over here.
There
Bear
we
with
go.
me, guys. And then let's move this out and then present. And let's go with the share screen window. Okay, here we go. So I want you to tell me, obviously you see a figure here, but what pops out that does not belong part of the figure?
Okay, hold up. I gotta zoom in because I'm doing this from the phone. All right.
Okay.
I'm doing this from the
I can
phone.
zoom in if you want me to. You want me to zoom in?
Okay, I see Daredevil. I see his base. He's using his baton, flipping. And this is based on the figure or what's around him?
No,
Like,
in
I'm
the figure.
confused.
Like, what doesn't belong part of the figure that you see? You guys can help in the comments in the chat.
I'm not even looking at the chest because I gotta zoom in. Okay.
Congratulations, MB Dyson. He just opened his Avatar figures from like 2 years ago. I think he said that the other day. But what do you
I
see
see
in
it.
here? You see it? What
I
do you
see
see?
Lightsabers.
It's tricky, huh? Because
Zoom in
that's
'cause
usually
I'm using a phone. I have to zoom in.
okay. I'll try to zoom in, but it was a trick because he's got his batons and obviously the lightsabers. Good job, man. He's using his batons, but usually that's where the batons go. But yeah, nicely done. All right, let's go to the next one. This is obviously more. That was a hard one, but let's do this one right here. Obvious.
Okay, so we could go either way. He's missing his entire suit. No, it's the helmet. Of course, he's missing.
That's true. It could be either way. It could be missing the Michael Jackson head sculpt or the actual stormtrooper suit. But yeah, this actually, believe it or not, this is a regular stormtrooper that I weathered for the whatchamacallit, the giant lizard. Yeah,
Giant lizard. Oh, okay.
the what do you call it? The big one that he's riding. I just draw. Thank you, Dewback. Mount Dewback. But okay, good job. Let's go to the next one. Some of these are hard, some of these are easy. So I always see, what's this one?
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, obviously it's the hat that's what was it, Captain Barbosa's hat?
Yeah. Next 23.
That's awesome.
All right, one more. This is gonna be a tricky one though. Let's see if we can catch this one.
Okay, Terminator. Let's see. Okay. It's the gun.
Very good. Where is that gun from?
Hold on. I gotta zoom in because it's in an angle. That is from my angle.
I'm trying to zoom in here. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in.
It looks like a shotgun.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a shotgun, but
Yep.
I cannot tell if that came with
I'll give you a hint. It's from the same universe.
It's from the same universe.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. because it is Terminator, but it's not.
Anybody in the chat? MB Dyson should know
I want to
this.
say it's
Close enough. Close enough. MB Dyson.
It's the first Terminator. It's
you got it. You got it.
Freaking,
yeah.
What they call it? Neon something. Neon.
Neon Tech. Yeah. Good job, man. Close. MB Dyson. It does. It actually does look like the Sarah. But I think the Sarah Connor shotgun had like the bullets on top, right?
It had the bullets on top on the side. The shell casings on the side.
But yeah, this is from the.
I can't see because it's pixelated on my camera.
Sorry
so
about
I'm
that.
zooming in. No. That's on me because I'm not using a monitor. So I'm zooming in, and this is fun for me because I'm digging in. I'm like, okay, I see what's different, but now I gotta identify where it's from. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, he says police shootout. No, you're absolutely right. You said tech noir, but it's actually police shootout.
It's the police shootout.
Is a police shootout, but I think it was where he had the same gun, didn't he?
Yeah,
Tech noir. It's the same gun. He had it the whole time. Yeah, but it is from the police shootout.
Changed it.
It is.
He
from
never changed it.
Yeah,
because
great
the
job.
thing is this.
So you're both right.
I don't remember Hot Toys doing the shootout version.
No, but you know who? Present Toys. Wait, no, they did. Hot Toys did the shootout version.
Did they do the shootout version? Because I only remember the Tech Noir.
No, they did the tech shootout. Yeah, I actually owned it, and then the thing. But this is actually this particular piece is from the Present Toys that I got from. Shout out to Once This Kill Focus. Figure Focus Shane. I end up winning this figure for free from being a channel member, and I end up getting the Tech Noir from Present Toys. It's decent. It's not bad. But it's just a placeholder for the NR. Right? Yes, the leather suit. Yeah, the leather suit.
Right.
But I was gonna give you credit because it is from the same movie. So you got David saying Spaz 12 shotgun is James Cameron's favorite shotgun. Oh, great. Yeah. Great little, inside info there.
He's a Terminator buff when it comes to it.
Nice. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
The armor, the shoulder armor. The shoulder armor. that was good.
The shoulder pads.
The shoulder pads. That was cool.
Because the brown suit were attached, but I tweaked the shoulders a little bit, so I end up taking them apart and putting magnets. So now they're just sitting on them. So it was easy for me to remove it. So, but yeah, shout out to Andy Park. He's the artist that created this suit, and I actually saw him at Comic-Con, and we were talking about. I ended up buying his piece. Let me share it with. Well, you know what? I'll rather just show it you guys on the. Actually, no, I can get it. It's right here.
Yeah, I'll be right here. I'll chit chat. Yeah, this right here is funny. I love this. This part of the show was good. Just me using the phone and just took it away. Ooh, look at that! Mwah, that chef's kiss right there. That's awesome, bro.
Shout out to Andy Park, amazing artist, and unfortunately, he got laid off from Marvel after being with them for 15 years. And but when the door closes, the window opens. And let me just figure out how to get my out here. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, we're talking, and I told him I was very mad because artists are never appreciated, and the only reason why he got let go because of AI. It's like it's ridiculous because But I told him, I said, he's very talented. He used to be in comics, and if you guys are familiar with Andy Park's work, he's a really good artist. And I told him I would love to have him on my show one of these days, and hopefully once his figures out his schedule, he'll join me for a interview. So
this is where they're making a mistake when it comes to AI, and this is creativity. They're not creative unless they filter through the people who actually created it first. This is the problem with AI generated stuff. That's one.
Yeah.
So to be creative like that is to have a thought and an imagination. AI doesn't do that. Two, for the people who are making money off of this and this is their bread and butter, this is basically you're taking away creativity from people, and people need that creativity to function as a person, right? Now, whether it's photography, sketching, painting, all that other stuff, you're not going to replace actual people for talent, and
Yeah.
it's gonna show. It's gonna show when you see a movie that's completely done AI generated, and you're gonna be like, "What did I pick? Yo, I'm out of here." Why?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend money on a movie where I can see this dude's fist go through his head and he still have his head attached to him just because it's glitched in the system. Get out of here! I don't want to see that. If I wanted to see that, I'll have freaking Bungie do another video game. I don't want to.
Right.
Done.
Yeah, the way I see it is it to me it's just a tool, and to me art still exists. That's just a tool to help you assisting. No different than when the camera came into fruition, the internet came into all these things that just came into our civilization. It's just a tool. It's about using it wisely and effectively. But to me, art is still art. I agree. Yeah. And for them to just kind of use it as art, I think it's something that it's just it's taking away from the jobs, and it's very unfortunate, but a reality, and it sucks. Yeah. But I was very upset. But I got some fresh news from Mr. Uncle Moose. Bad news for Alien fans. 20th Century has put sequel on hold indefinitely. Wonder why? Because it did great. So I don't understand why. Are they allergic to? It's Disney. Are they allergic to money? I don't think they're allergic to money, but BJ says which one?
It's the branding, it's rebranding, and it's seeing what works in the pockets for them, because they're looking for people to kind of take it in a different direction, because the direction that they were taking it with on the Hulu series, right, is more along the lines of what they want to do, and it doesn't stick to lore. And the problem is that they want to reinvent the wheel, instead of repolishing or redefining the wheel, versus trying to reinvent it. It's already there.
Yeah.
It's already there.
Just like Power Rangers 2017. They tried to reinvent the wheel, didn't do a good job, and they should have just repolished it. That's all. But yeah, I mean, let's go to the next one and see what we got here. There's a few more, silly ones. Obviously, you got this one. Let's see how good you are with this one.
Oh, it's the Power Ranger sword. It's Mighty Morphin versus Zeo.
Very good. Nicely done. And obviously, the last one, it's obvious, but a little inside joke. A little inside joke is obviously Chris, same actor, Chris Evans. But thanks for warming up for this little warmer. I hope you enjoyed it.
I loved it.
Round of applause for you.
Thank you.
I like to do these little, personal things. That you saw probably the Leo one with with his hot feet.
Yeah.
But nicely done, my man. Let's go with the real game. We're gonna go do the hot seat.
Welcome to the hot seat.
So this is going to be obviously test your knowledge across personal trivia that's catered to you that you would know. You have 2 minutes, up to 50 questions. Get as many questions correct, and if you beat the reigning champion right now, which happens to be Watch Your Six, cheater. Shout out to Watch Your Six, Jake. Really nice, Mr. Cheeks, and he did get 13 correct in a row under 2 minutes. So if you can get to 14, you will beat him under 2 minutes. And so the way it works is I try to skim through the question as fast as I can, and you answer. But you can also, if you want to skim through it yourself and you already know the answer, just blur it out as fast as you can, and I'll move on to the next one. If you don't know the answer and you want to pass, just say pass. The faster you go, the more correct answers you get. And obviously, if you get stuck and you only get 3 right, I'll give you another chance. It's a new rule. I think if you get 3 or 4, less than 3 or 4, I'll give you a round 2 just to warm me up. But I think you're very knowledgeable. I think you have a chance to beat Mr. Watcher 6, and it'll be really cool because we can all rub it in his face.
I need an opportunity to cheat just like him.
Take him down. Anyways, the timer is musical. It's like a
Okay.
suspenseful song, and it'll tell you. You'll hear the buzzard when it's over, and that's when you stop. If you're staying an answer, I'll give you the question. Like if it buzzes and it's over, and you're in a question, I'll let you answer. And if you get it right, I'll give you that question. So, any questions?
Let's go.
No questions? All right. I'll give you a second to gather your thoughts. And let's see here. Get the 2-minute clock. As soon as the music starts, I will. Ready? And
Yep.
go.
What's the voice line? Many villains of voice line. PR original series included with Snizzard.
What star voiced many villains' voices in MMPR original series, including Snizzard?
That's this actor from freaking Breaking Bad. I can't get his
What's his name?
I forgot his name. Oh, Mr. Walter Wright. Yo, that's his name. Oh my god. I know.
Skip?
I know. I don't have the name, but I know who he is. I know who he is. I can get a cheat for that. Yeah, we can skip.
All right, Bryan Cranston. All right,
Bryan Cranston,
what brand of pizza was being delivered in the Turtles in the original 1990 TMENT?
And the riddle? Oh, that was I think it was what kind of pizza? It was Domino's.
What brand? There you go. Good job. 1. What was the original tab for the pizza? How much did it cost?
13.
Good job.
13.
2. Who was the original voice of Donatello in 1990's TMT?
Corey Feldman.
Good. 3. Good job. What was the name of the original 2-part first episode of X-Men premiere in the Fox Kids show?
Shit. Pass.
Okay. Night of the Sentinels.
Night of the Sentinels. Damn
Who
it.
played Max?
Ooh.
Who played Max Reed in 1991's The Guyver
David
film?
Hayter. David Hayter.
Huh?
No, wait.
Nope.
Wait, Max. Oh, wait, Max is freaking Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill.
Good job. 4. Which character was recast in the original pilot for MMPR? Which character was recasted? I'll give you this one.
Was original recasting for the pilot.
Yeah.
Trini.
Good job. You got 5. Good job, man. You should have gotten it wrong and then would have just restarted again. They're hard, aren't they?
Well, I had a brain fart. Like I couldn't get the name out of my mouth for Bryan Cranston.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a round 2 because let's just say we got 4. So you got 4 right. So we're gonna continue, and if you can get more, and then obviously we'll use that as a score. So we'll start again. Let's see, media, and I guess you just hear Jake.
I'm trying to
You're
read
cheating.
it because the
cheating.
colors are blinding me, and I'm using a small.
Oh,
phone,
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm already disadvantaged. I'm trying to read it
know?
and listen to you at the same
Okay.
time. I'm like,
I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you. Whenever you're ready, and go. What comic artist was featured in the opening of title credits of Spider-Man 2?
Alex Ross.
Good job. 1. Which 3 original Rangers from MMPR were recasted before the motion picture debut?
It was Trini, Zach, and Kimberly.
Good job. Nope. Oh no. It wasn't Kimberly.
Jason.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
2. In 1995 Power Rangers, the movie, what Law and Order actress was originally slated to play Dulcia?
Ooh, that I don't know. Pass.
Okay. Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order. What famous comic storyline was the Black Suit Spider-Man created?
Secret Wars.
3. Good job. What graphic lettering was used to the comics when Spider-Man would shoot with his webs?
What?
What graphic lettering?
Graphic lettering?
To convey his... Yeah.
I don't even know.
What did it say? Thwip.
Yeah, I said Thwip.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad. Okay, got it. What 2 characters were Peter Parker's main love interest?
What two characters? Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane.
Good job. 5. All right. What is the team called when you pose a figure in an action pose?
Hero pose. What was it? When it's a team pose? It was a team pose, right?
It's a what?
A team
action
pose.
pose.
Right? Action pose.
Dynamic?
Yeah,
It's dynamic pose.
Yeah,
Okay.
dynamic pose. I'm bugging.
All right. 6. What is the one consistent accessory Spider-Man figures always come with?
Webs.
Good job. 7. What's the term collectors use when they're hunting for a rare figure?
Grail hunting.
Good job. 8. What was Spider-Man's villain change appearances? What Spider-Man villain can change appearances?
Venom. Well, that's also wait, no, Chameleon.
Yeah, 9. Good job, man. You got 9.
All right.
That's intense, right?
Oh, it's intense, but I'm like brain fart because the thing is this: it's Power
The screen,
Rangers,
yeah,
it's Power Rangers, it's Turtles,
it's all over the
Spider-Man,
place.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I'm going into my vault, and my vault crisscrosses, and then I'm like, wait, I gotta think of Law and Order too. Wait, who the hell is that?
Yeah, Mariska Hargitay was originally Dulcia. She actually filmed the scenes, but I think they fired her or something, and then they stepped in with the previous actress. If you ever
get a half of a point since I got 2 of the 3 right for Power Rangers. Because I'm over here
it's still
trying to
good,
run
man. That's still pretty good though.
The thing is, this,
Uncle
I
Moose.
always forget about Rocky because he's so forgettable. He's not worthy of being a Red Ranger.
Yeah.
If anything, I would have chose Adam as the Red Ranger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. Adam was very skillful. Yeah. He was a little quiet, but he was very skillful. Yeah.
A quiet leader is a leader regardless. If I speak, that means it's important. Listen.
Yeah. Uncle Moose is interested. He's like, let me play. Yeah, we'll have you soon, Uncle Moose. Definitely looking forward to having you here. But yeah, man, good. Yeah, that deserves obviously a round of applause. So good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm still
Yeah.
Watch this.
That's why I kind of gave you if you go below 4 or 5, like 4, I'll give you another opportunity because it's hard. Once you get in the zone, then you can get in the zone. But if you're like cold, you get all flustered. Like you got flustered with Bryan Cranston, and obviously you should have known he plays Zordon.
Yeah, he played everybody. But the thing is this: I'm like the name came out blank. All I saw was Walter White because I was watching Breaking Bad the other day. I was like, damn.
But yeah, man, nice job. Yeah, MBJ says Saban was cheap and greedy. Yeah, I totally agree with the Rangers actors. It was very unfortunate. They were not union, and they got taken advantage of it. It's sad. The entertainment industry can be cruel. That is Hollywood. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but they're all doing great. Yeah, and then obviously R.I.P. to David Jason Frank and Trini too. And it's sad, but Lloyd Trank, very sad. But they'll live forever in our hearts because we grew up with them. They were
they are part of
our heroes. Yep. But anywho, that's it for the show, man. You got anything you want to share with the audience and our viewers? Anything that's coming up or any promotional stuff?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me. I'm glad I had an opportunity to be in Hot Shots, you know what I mean, and be on the hot seat. I thought that was like the fun part. I was waiting for it. I was like, yes, give me all the questions. Let's see how many I can mess up on. You know what I mean? Because it's not often that I'm crisscross stuff or mix stuff up, but that's because I so many IPs, you know what I mean? But also, this is fun. I love what you're doing here. This is a great way to, get to know everybody in the community, get to know everyone that's here. And I say this, stroll. Don't run. I know you say you're not good with the socials and stuff like that, but I understand why too, because the thing is this, like me, I have, and yourself, we have a family, we have priority, and some take more than others. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Now, this right here, this is like very personal. This is one-on-one. This is basically, it's for everybody to get to know people. You know what I mean? And not everybody has the same taste in politics, religion, or figures.
Right.
So here, this is a perfect opportunity for people to get to know people and just meet them where they're at if you want to. If you don't want to meet people out there, you don't have to be mean. You could be polite and respectful and just keep your distance without having to say anything, right? Because granted, I know there's keyboard warriors over there, but you know what's the problem with the keyboard warrior, right?
What?
You never get to feel a punch.
Yeah.
You never get to feel a punch. I'm from the streets. You never get to feel a punch. I've been a bouncer and security guard for 14 years. So I know what it's like to receive one and to give one, and then to give that same individual to the police officers when I'm done.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I'm just saying, you know, life is real. This is a hobby. This is supposed to be for us to get away from the nonsense. And I love this platform right here. This right here, it just shines a light on what needs to be shined on. And that is content of the medium that we love.
Yep.
The person that's involved in it.
Involved,
Getting involved with the individual. I love this.
Yeah.
But for me, this is what I got going on. I got a collab going on with the Mez Heads. I have another collab with the Batman 112 scale collab. I have a Spider-Man collab, 112 scale as well. Like I said, 112 scale is my favorite. I do a lot of 112 scale stuff.
Nice.
I'm on S-Beams on Monday. Maz on Tuesdays, where we do toy photography talk, and we critique your stuff. So if you want to be critiqued or want to be glazed, because we do a lot of glazing there too. If you're awesome like that, you know, put your stuff up. Let us appreciate your work and share it amongst the masses. In order to do that,
I as of yet gotten glazed from Trevor or Moz.
gotta get you gotta hashtag, bro.
I just messed. I know, right? No, it's funny because I told Moz the one time I submitted stuff, I said I want to get grilled by Trevor.
Get grilled
like,
by
really?
Trevor, but the thing is this, you get glazed instead. So it's like you can get grilled or you can get glazed. You get one of the G's. So in order to do that, you have to at us at Toy Photography Talk on YouTube. So I mean on Instagram. So when you do that, you do it on the photo. So when you get to the photo, you gotta click the photo, invite. You don't have to do a collaboration. Just
a tag
us. Yeah, the tag, and you'll see Ahsoka's picture.
Okay.
You'll see Ahsoka Tano's picture from the Hot Toys, and that is Toy Photography Talk, and that's where you get us involved. And that's the critique. That's on Tuesday. Wednesdays, sometimes I'm on Say What Wednesday with Leal. Usually I reserve that time to be with family. Those are my days off, Wednesdays and Thursdays, but usually I do everything Thursday with the family. And then I go on Best of the Best on Thursdays. I know Brother Cousins is out there on vacation enjoying his time with the family, which, you know, everybody needs to do. Sometimes this could get too much. Yeah, and you need to take a break from it. You know what I mean? And then Friday, Finger Flex Friday, as you already know, this is where all of us collaborate together and just take pictures of our stuff. But also, I want to be the first to say I have the official Philly Z spirit animal, and that is your boy Alf.
That's awesome, man. Thanks. So for those that obviously we're talking in the chat prior to the show, I told him that it's funny because my dad bought me that costume when I was, I think it was 7 or 8. And it was a full on like, you know, so like a little, like a plastic, like a, what do you call it? The
rubber,
a full, rubber mask with the actual full suit. And I remember being like 85 degrees outside. It's like burning my ass off. I was like, hey, you know what? It's cool. People think I was cool. Like, hey, Alf, what's up, man? And if you guys remember back in the day, Alf was it. He was the shit. So shout out to Alf.
Yeah, man, like,
thanks, man.
Talk about the 80s, bro. Like this is 80s right now.
That's right.
But But I'm only saying that because he has his hair parted to the same side as the figure, you know, and
That's true.
he has the conventional Comic-Con bag with the badge, and then he has the camera,
the VHS recorder.
just like
That's so
up,
dope, man.
Oh, Mondo,
That's
what's
cool.
good? What's good? You know, but
except for
also,
we're running. Yeah.
I want to say one thing. This is a perfect 6-scale figure. I don't want to hear it. He's about 3 feet tall as an individual. This is a perfect figure. Just saying from 6 scale. So that's it. I'm done.
B. Dyson says that, I still love Alf, one of the best. I agree. Definitely Alf is the shit. So shout out to Alf. But yeah, thanks for tuning, guys. If you guys watching the replay, just hit that like and comment, subscribe. And I really appreciate all the support and the love I've been getting from everybody. I do want to acknowledge my supporters. We have my sister, lovely Emma, on Patreon, 14 Wellington, really nice guy. I actually got to hang out with him at San Diego Comic-Con. He was so nice. He actually bought us dinner, and I was like, just so thankful to meet him because he's just a genuine guy. And there, there's obviously there's just short of the world of those. We need more of those. So shout out to 14 Wellington. Thank you again, and great to see you. And then obviously we got our Hot Shots channel members. We got Chewy's Bandolier, Rob, awesome dude. Check out his channel. He's got some good stuff in there as well. Display Lab Collectibles, Kyle, awesome dude as well. He's got a channel and he does great short content. I love it because his lighting is just really cool. And then Valkyrie Magnus, the one and only. He is a great supporter of the community. Everyone loves him. He's always there for you. So I appreciate you, Valkyrie Magnus. And that's it, man. Thanks again for supporting. And again, if you guys are interested in becoming like toy photography, it is very relaxing. I am always here to kind of share my knowledge, and not only that, but I'm here to learn too from others as well. So if you guys are interested becoming a member, obviously we got the Hot Shots, and I usually post behind the scenes stuff, and I do answer questions and in regards to figures and stuff like that, and opinions and what equipment to use and stuff like that. I'm always here for that. And Ray's awesome, bought me breakfast at Disney CalCon 24. Love the MA. Yeah, I definitely agree. And then you got great show, guys. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So but yeah, for me, I got some really exciting stuff. But again, thanks to all the supporters. Hopefully soon I'll be able to share. In fact, you know what? Let's just share something real quick. I want to share real quick. I won't get in trouble, but a little sneak peek. I don't know
about that. Come on, man. Keep it tucked in. Keep it tucked in. Let them wait. You
know what? Yeah, you're right. I got a little too antsy, so I'll wait.
I told you, I got you. Remember we talked about.
It'll be worth you're reeling me back in. So that's it's nice to share, but you know what? All in good time, and it's gonna be definitely worth the wait. But I will have some good stuff coming up. I will be doing whenever I get a figure, I will doing some live unboxings. Live unboxings are really fun because you get to like talk to people as you're unboxing, but also you get like a genuine reaction from me as I'm opening. It's not like a pre-recorded one. So I'm gonna keep doing those. Those are really fun. Even whenever I get figures that I don't want to review or look at. Usually I've been doing figures that I've been looking forward to, but also it's good to see other figures that are like so because you get to see the reaction, and you might be interested in that figure, and you might ask me, is it worth it? And I'll say yes or no. But again, my opinions are all based on my own, and obviously everybody's got entitled for their own opinion. We all respect each other. Make sure you spread the love, collect responsibly, and keep on trucking, man. I think this is a great hobby, and we're surrounded by all these awesome collectors. Like this fine gentleman, Moose Dream. He's everywhere and anywhere, and you too. Like you're everywhere and anywhere. It's always nice to see you pop up in the chat, say what's popping, people. That's why I got inspired for your TV show. I mean, the little game show that I did for you.
I like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to ask for that. Because my channel's been taking a hiatus for a while. Yeah. Because I wanted to focus on my family, because my daughter's getting older, and soon, 10 years is gonna be fast, and she's gonna be out the door. So I'm trying to, find out where I fit in. Plus, scheduling is gonna change soon from where I'm at. because I'm off
Look-
Wednesdays and Thursdays, so it's going to change. So watch your six. I was
yeah.
coming for you, man, but you're still a cheater.
You still remain the champion, Jake, so
I
not
call
to
it
worry
recap.
about it.
I have my points
Yeah.
from before. That's man will be
Yeah, I don't
exactly
know.
the same. 13 points.
Dude, I don't know how you got 14 in a row. That's insane. Because a lot of people, like, I think they got as high as 9 or 10. No, actually, wait. I think Jim got close to 11 or something like that. But Jim Collector, shout out to Jim Collector, his lovely better half, Vita, aka Geeky Side. But yeah, I think I think Jank, you're still remaining champion. Hopefully, we get somebody to take you down, and then maybe you can come back and try to reclaim your title. But MB says, I have an idea for an awesome T2 diorama for T800 2.0. Yeah, if you want to share that with me, definitely, we can talk about it, and maybe I can provide you some of my stuff. And I did end up making a diorama for the Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson. I did have it displayed at the InArt private show on during Comic-Con. I was very happy because people loved it. It was a highlight of the show. And I because I'm very limited on space. I told John from NR, shout out to John, and I said just give it to one of the people that attended the show because I don't have space and I didn't know what to do with it, and I was like, you know what, just give it away. And I was surprised that I wasn't sure if people were gonna want it, so I told John just ask to raise their hand whoever wants it. But he ended up doing something. I think he said he told the audience that to pick a number of the number of attendees of the show, and whoever got that number correct was going to get the item. And it ended up being, shout out to Henrock. He's on Instagram, amazing photographer. He builds dioramas too. He ended up winning
awesome
and
guy.
guessing he ended up I think it was 126 people that
126, and he guessed it on the money.
He guessed on the money, and he ended up getting the diorama. And he was excited. I was like, dude, thank you for that. I mean, that made my whole week, that he was excited to take it home and use it, because, I thought people were just like, I don't want that, or it's just inconvenient. But he shipped it all the way to New Jersey. I was like, dude, thank you for that.
That's awesome. I met Henrock in New York Comic Con last year, and he's an awesome dude. He's cool as shit, bro. I can't wait to see him again for New York Comic Con. You need to come to New York Comic Con. I'm waiting.
I know. But shout out to Henrock, and congratulations again. And then everyone looking to tear down the king. Yeah, I hear you, man. You're a target. He's always been a target.
No. You're not a king. You're a target. You're a target.
But anywho, thanks for being here. Again, I appreciate you guys. And again, can't wait to share more stuff. And again, thank you for joining, Lou. I appreciate you. And we'll catch you later, man. Take care, guys.
I got to come for round 2.
Peace out.
Peace.
All right. And cut.